There have been many studies into the aspects of nature versus nurture in the development of personalities. Identical twins separated at birth have been the focus of many studies, as they have the same biological makeup but different cultural environments. On this episode of Tiality TV, we are taking the opposite approach. As identical twin sisters, Maud and Hope share the same genes and were both brought up by their parents, their father an accountant, their mother a vet. Despite their identical DNA and their shared middle-class upbringing, Maud and Hope take very different approaches to life and death.
I don't really believe in names. You see, names are simply an attempt to label oneself or label somebody else.
I do consider my name a cruel irony.
And define them by one's own limited ideas of what somebody is.
What's in a name? Decay by any other name would stink as rank.
My friends, they need to call me something if they want to get my attention. And, so I've kind of picked up along the way the name Star. Yeah, it's because I shine. I do, I shine like the stars.
Do you know that the stars you can see in the night sky may be long dead? It takes that long for the light to reach the earth. We're staring at corpses.
My favourite colours?
Black.
Colours are such a wonderful thing. I mean, colours represent so many different things in so many different contexts.
Colour really is nothing but illusion and lies and deceit.
Orange, red, blue, green and yellow.
Black is the only honest colour.
They're all just so fantastic and expressive.
Relationships.
Communicating with other people is an extremely rewarding experience.
I hate people.
No, I don't believe in marriage really. It's not for me.
Even if I somehow found someone that I didn't hate.
You cannot follow your own whims and your own desires when you are chained to those of another.
They'd only go and die on me, wouldn't they?
I think it is every person's right as a human being to reproduce.
Why would I ever want to bring another human being into this pit of misery?
To celebrate life in every form possible.
It's like passing on your own suffering for another generation of pain.
So I went and I joined a commune in North Wales. I had lots of babies.
I consider that child abuse.
I was not chained to those children because I don't think anybody should ever feel chained to another human being, you know?
I think strophanthus and headfullofroses have the right idea about birth control.
There are always people there who are at that phase in their lives when they feel the need to explore their nurturing side. Nobody should be held down or rely on another human being for their own happiness and their own exploration of the self. It's no different for children.
Nature is red in tooth and claw.
I do love it out here. My garden is like an extension of my soul. It's wild and free, you know?
The animal instincts to rip and tear and consume.
I'm constantly evolving and changing, like seasons.
It's all about death.
I don't believe in death. It's just a transition. It's a transition into a new phase in your cosmic life.
I welcome death. Death is release.
When this body has explored all this body has needed to explore, then I shall simply pass into a new body.
I just see death as the end to suffering.
Continue my journey through existence.
There is no heaven or hell outside of this world. This world is hell.
Clothes are a form of expression.
I'm in mourning for my body, which is slowly but surely decaying.
Come out here and I would be at one with nature, with nothing in between us at all. You know, just the feel of just my skin and the tree's bark and the flowers' petals and everything completely natural.
From the moment you're born, you start to decay.
But unfortunately, not everybody is as enlightened and as in touch with their own bodies as I am.
Minute by minute, hour by hour, year by monotonous, pain-filled year.
There were a few complaints from the neighbours.
I mean, obviously their lives are so painful and pitiful that they needed an extra distraction.
I tried to understand, you know, because not everybody is at the same stage in their spiritual and emotional development, and I have to respect that.
When people are suffering, they kind of find it cathartic to gather more people to suffer around them. I think that's what having families is all about, really.
In which you're stifled by society.
I'm most afraid of immortality.
So I'm not afraid. I take every new opportunity to experience life, and I take it with both hands.
So you stay away from me, you vampire, sex-crazed lunatics.
Life is a wonderful thing. A wonderful, beautiful, sensual thing.
My ambitions in life?
You must grab it with both hands to your bosom and embrace it.
It's to die quickly and relatively painlessly.
That's my philosophy on life.
I think that's the best we can all really hope for.
Next week, we have psychologist and relationship expert Edith Ramsbottom take a deeper look into the girls' different attitudes to love. While both appear to take a different approach, the result of not maintaining long-term relationships is the same. Is their common evasion of close relationships a result of their DNA? Or is it because they are both absolutely bonkers?